What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Kaiju Cave. Today I'd like to do another Godzilla vs. Kong discussion video. And what I'd like to discuss today is the Mega Godzilla figure that was revealed back at the Hong Kong Toy Show last year, and then more clear pictures that we got several days ago. Now, just as I suspected, and what a lot of other YouTubers are saying as well, is that the Mega Godzilla is more than likely it's a toy gimmick to get people to buy the figure. That's exactly what I agree to, because I just can't see how it would work in the film. For those of you obviously that don't know what the Mega Godzilla figure is, or what it's about, just to give you a summary, show some stuff here, but I'm not going to show the actual figure pictures due to the fact that obviously Warner Bros. Could potentially take the video down. But to describe it to you, it's Godzilla, the 2019 design that we seen last year from Godzilla King of the Monsters, but it has a giant. It's almost like a pinkish or reddish pack that covers his dorsal plates on his back. And I know there's been a lot of speculation in the same thing that I was thinking. Maybe this pack is some sort of inhibitor. It limits Godzilla's powers, or something like that. But then that would totally contradict why the figure's called Mega Godzilla. And what that would insinuate is that it's Godzilla's super powered, or he's hyped up, or he's more powerful than he was without the pack. So basically, if you're calling it Mega Godzilla and he's got this giant pack on his back, it's got to somehow heighten his powers, his abilities. So I don't know. I really can't see how it would work in the film for several reasons, and I'll go over them right here. One is, how the heck are you going to get it on Godzilla's back, for starters? I mean, Godzilla is a force to be reckoned with, and I cannot see that you're going to take Godzilla down and retrofit this gigantic mechanical pack that would fit on his back. I mean, you would literally have to know all the measurements. You would literally have to know the exact size of Godzilla's dorsal plates. You would have to know all the dimensions. So that's why I don't think that it's going to be possible, because if the scientists were to build this, they would have to have everything perfect. Then, even if you did get it perfectly right, like I said, how are you going to get it down to Godzilla's back? He's not just going to lay down and let you do it. And even if there was, let's just say they used the Mecha Godzilla, to beat Godzilla down and injured him severely, you're not going to knock him out and put this on his back. I just don't see it happening. Also, there's the radioactive implementations, Blah, can't talk, sorry. How are you even going to get that close to even put that on his back? Much less, what kind of machinery or what kind of technological marvels is it going to take for them to get that on his back? So that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Well, there could be some gigantic device or something that they could get it on his back somehow. Um, so I'm not sure. The other reason is if you look at Kong and you look at Godzilla, why do you even need to power up Godzilla? I mean, what potential threat would be that great that Godzilla would need to have some super pack on his back? So there's another kind of thing that kind of goes against what uh, what the figures would show that would potentially be in the movie. There's also a Mega Kong figure, and there's really nothing special about the figure. He's just like souped up. He's like a lot thicker, a lot more buff. Um, so that would only, to me, that would be the only implementation that it would be. Gosh, I can't talk today. That would be uh, actually introduced in the movie, because if Kong has to get buffed up, or supersized, and then also Godzilla has to get that pack on his back, then there must be some really serious threat that's about to go down, and it's going to take, got all of Godzilla's everything and all of Kong's everything to take this threat down. And I just don't see that happening, because if there was a threat that large, when King Ghidorah in Godzilla King of the Monsters let out his basically his war cry that woke up all the Titans, if there was another Titan, like a gigantic dominant Titan somewhere in the world that would have heard that call, it would have woke up then, and it would have came and wiped Ghidorah and every other Titan out. So I just don't see there being a threat that imminent that would require Kong to be powered up and Godzilla to be powered up as well. Because as it stands, Godzilla's been roaming the world for millions of years, and I just don't see that there would be a threat that he already couldn't handle. And on top of that, let's just say Godzilla and Kong were fighting. I just can't see that both of those wouldn't, both Godzilla and Kong wouldn't stop what they were doing and immediately take down the threat. And together, I just don't see that there's any Titan that could singularly take down Godzilla and Kong together. I just don't see it happening. They're just way too powerful. And if those two were working together, it would just be a complete wrecking ball. So that kind of rules that out too. I don't know. I guess let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Will we see Mega Godzilla inside the new Godzilla versus Kong movie? Is it just a toy gimmick? Uh, you know, is there any specific way that you guys would think that they'd be able to get that pack on Godzilla's back? Because I just don't see it happening. I mean, if you see the figure, if you look up the pictures online, I mean, this pack is just ridiculously huge, and it covers most of Godzilla's back and his dorsal plates. So I just don't see it happening. Yeah, just let me know what you guys are thinking. Is there any special way? Do you think Kong's gonna put it on his back? I don't know. It'd be kind of strange, or maybe Mecha Godzilla. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. More and more I look at these pictures and I see information online. I just don't see it happening. To me, I just believe, like in what I said in my previous videos, that it's just gonna be pretty much a toy gimmick, and that's gonna be about it. Uh, I'm also, looking at the whole Kong's axe thing, which I posted about also in a previous video, and I'm not so sure that we're going to see that in the movie either. Um, the more and more I think about it, yeah, Kong's very intelligent, and he's very strong, but I just don't see how Kong would get an axe that size, and not to mention, as I posted before, uh, I don't think it's an axe at all. I think it looks like one of Godzilla's dorsal plates that got broken off, or maybe got ripped off. And I just also don't see how that's going to happen. I posted in my previous video that it looked like a dorsal plate from Godzilla's back, and it just all the YouTube videos and other streamers, it just blew up from there, man. Now everyone's posting about it, which is cool. I'm glad everyone's kind of thinking on the same thing. But Kong's axe and the Mega Godzilla concept, I just don't see in it. The other thing I wanted to talk about is Mecha Godzilla's absence during the recent toy leaks. I think it's kind of strange. Why would Mecha Godzilla be absent? Did it go through a design change maybe, and they had to not put it out, or maybe they just put that figure out as to kind of test the waters and see what all the fans thought uh, about the design. And I honestly think I didn't care for the design at first, but the more and more I look at it, it's kind of growing on me. I think that as long as they take a realistic approach, um, I think it can definitely work. But I'm still kind of skeptical. Obviously, with us not having a trailer of any kind yet, uh, everything at this point is just speculation. So we're just gonna have to be patient. We're gonna have to wait, and we're gonna have to see when the official trailer drops what kind of goodies we're gonna get. So, all right, let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of Mega Godzilla? What do you think of Mega Kong, Kong's axe, and the absence of Mega Godzilla in the new toy leaks? All right, you guys take care. Kaiju Freaks out.